Hello everybody, and thanks for watching the video tonight. I'm going to talk about Dogecoin and also many questions about Bitcoin. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, the market's been pretty flat, if not going down. I'm tied up in a couple trades between Bitcoin and Ethereum. My money's locked up. I can't get out. If I was to get out, I lose a lot of money. So I'm just going to have to hold strong. Hopefully the market goes back up. So I'll tell you a little bit tonight about Dogecoin. I've been following. I'm out right now. Well, actually, I do have a very small amount in at about, I want to say 37 cents, closer to 37 cents. It's been going down. So here we are. If you look at it right here, we got Dogecoin. This is on the 1 month chart. I mean, if you look at it, this looks great. And you look at it, it's going down and down and down until 34 cents. We'll go back to the 5-day chart. Actually, let's go back to the 1-day chart. We'll check that out, see what it looks like. It's been on a descend. So, here's what happened. I had a large amount of Dogecoin in my portfolio. And it was sitting there for, say, many days. A lot of days, actually, doing nothing. And I came home one night and I said, hey, you know what, if Dogecoin goes up just a little bit, let's get out, let's take our money and look for another project to move on to. And unfortunately, that was a bad choice. That was the day they talked about Dogecoin going on Coinbase, which it did, which I knew about. If you pay attention and read up on stuff that you're going to invest in, you would have an idea what's going on. But I'm not saying it to be mad, because if you're watching this video right now, you're ahead of most people because they have no idea what cryptocurrency is. I went to dinner the other night. I gave a tip to the lady, nice waitress, and I said, hey, take your tip money from tonight, invest it in Dogecoin. And she said, what? I said, yeah, Dogecoin. I said, don't you know what it is? Bitcoin? She said, oh, I know Bitcoin, but she had no idea what Dogecoin is. So she was almost in the right line at the checkout store, but she wasn't. So anyways, to go back to the Dogecoin story from a couple days ago, I said, let's sell. It was up a penny, so I dumped them, got rid of them, made some money. Not much money. I mean, very little money, actually. But I did was to the plus, so I was happy. And I was watching it. A couple hours later, it went up. It went up again. I said to myself, hey, I should buy back in because it's going up still. And the more I thought about it, I said, no. And it kept going up, and up. I think it made it to 42 cents, I want to say. So I lost out a lot of money, but you know what? I still got the money. So anyways, as you see, as we speak, it's at 34,098. I'm in at 36.8 some change. So I'm losing, but that's okay because that's the way this works. So I just want to let you guys know that there's been a lot of talk over major people that making announcements and pushing this stuff, which I don't want to talk about, but if you look up here, we had a tweet, not necessarily a tweet, but comments. And with those comments, I'm not sure why it affects the market so much. I know that this person is very smart. He has an idea of what's going on, or just maybe he's not as scared to take a chance and say, hey, let's go for it. Let's make this happen. If it doesn't happen, oh well. So anyways, I live in the Buffalo, New York area, and I can tell you that I have a personal friend who did work on the Buffalo Billions on a Tesla project, which is a beautiful factory in Buffalo, New York. He makes that's $60 an hour as a union carpenter. Great guy. He went back there for many weeks and actually sat there with his friends, union carpenters, and actually did absolutely not a thing for the project, but he collected his money. So, in my opinion, this Tesla thing is a big scam, but if it was me on the other end who's going to receive all these kickbacks and free money and tax breaks and everything in the world, that would be great. But unfortunately, I'm not that person. So I would say that Buffalo, New York, they got scammed by the Buffalo Billions, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that also made out from the Buffalo Billions, but I'm not part of the friends and family group. So we have to start thinking about things a little bit differently here. So if you go back to up here, I'm going to talk about just the last couple days. They did a Bitcoin conference in Miami, Bitcoin 2021, which I know this isn't Dogecoin, but I'm talking about Bitcoin to give you an idea what I'm talking about. Dogecoin, or I should say Bitcoin 2021 is a great conference. I wish I could have went. One, I don't have the money to go, and two, I don't have the time to get there, but I would love to go. It's on my bucket list. Maybe someday I'll get there. Maybe I won't, and if I don't, oh well. But I watch many of these things, and you can, if you want to watch them, go to a page called Bitcoin Magazine on YouTube. Bitcoin Magazine, and there's a lot of highlights, and you can watch some of it live back a couple days ago, which was also pretty cool. It was interesting. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you went there and you looked at it about this Bitcoin Live 2021, all these people, they have great ideas about Bitcoin, but in all reality, what I believe, which I'm saying I have no idea what I'm talking about because this is not financial information, I'm just telling you what I believe, and usually if you smell a rat, you're pretty right. So these people that are talking about Bitcoin, they have great ideas, but also these ideas aren't realistic if you look at them in the real world. That's why we have to look at other coins besides Bitcoin on the altcoins and also any type of cryptocurrency to make the world a better place in decentralized banking. So if you watch some of these videos of people talking, they're going to say that Bitcoin is the best, the Bitcoin is going here, Bitcoin is going here. But if you look at it, for instance, they're all talking about making the most money for their portfolio. Not to make you money, but to make them money. Which they're not going to admit to it, but that's how I feel. Because if you want to look at it, let's do, for instance, let's say, go to the calculator up here. Let's say, for instance, I already did some math. We'll clear that off. Okay, so let's say that we're talking in the next 5, 10 years, the maximum that Bitcoin is going to take over, which Bitcoin is a great idea because I'm self-employed, a small business owner, and if I could have somebody go to somebody's house and say, Mrs. Smith, you owe me $325, and she'd go to her cell phone and go to her account and give me $325 worth of any type of a coin, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap, whatever you want it to be, that'd be great because it'd be so much easier than saying, okay, here you go, Paul, here's a check for $325. Now go home, mark it in your book, and if you mark it in your book that she paid you, then you're going to make a deposit slip. Then you got to go to the bank, and you got to give it to the bank, and then you got to wait for the bank to cash the check. And if it's an out-of-state check, it might take 3 days or longer. And then once it clears, then you get the money in your account. But if Mrs. Smith could say, oh, here, Paul, here's $325 in Dogecoin, push the button, beep. Now I got $325, and I have to do none of them other steps. This is definitely the way to go. But let me go back to what I'm thinking about Bitcoin, for instance, because so many people are hung up on Bitcoin, and whatever Bitcoin does, or another person who also has an effect on the market by speaking, if Bitcoin goes down, it seems like everything goes down. And when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. But we got to look around and get past looking at just Bitcoin as being the only coin, because truly, Bitcoin is the only coin that's worth the most of its value. But if you look at it, say for instance, okay, there's 21 million Bitcoins in circulation. 21 million Bitcoins in circulation right now as we speak. So we're going to round up the number to make it a little bit easier. We're going to say in the whole world population, there is 8 billion. So we got 21 million Bitcoin, and divide that by 8 billion. So 8 billion, and that breaks down to 0.002625. So 2625. That's not even 1%. That's a fifth of a percent. So if you take into consideration how many Bitcoins are being huddled, locked up by the whales, and not being sold to anybody because they're not going to go up to the top dollar, if the whole world only has 0.002, which isn't even 1% in their money, then you're going to have to figure out that how are we going to do it? Because how much is Bitcoin going to be worth? So say Bitcoin goes to be worth $1 million a coin, which it could, because it's got a market cap on it, but at this little percentage rate, with all the people out there, that's absolutely nothing at all. So we need to figure out a way to believe in that there's more to the crypto universe than just Bitcoin itself. So in my closing thoughts, we need to find other coins to believe in, other projects to believe in, and something to do that will better everybody, because when there's nothing left, and that's all we got, all those 21 million Bitcoins out there, that's worth the most, which is true, but we give everybody a little bit of percentage of it, that's not going to do nothing for you. So we need to look into other coins and not necessarily be afraid to take a chance looking at other coins or listen to other people's advice, because you know what? Anybody who's out there spreading any kind of advice, rumors, lies, they're only trying to better themselves, because you know what? Everybody wants to be rich at the end of the day, and they don't care what happens to you as long as they got all their money. So thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and also I'll make a video real quick about Helium Network, which is another one that's got me not shaking my head, but SMH, scratching my head. So thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.